Crossplay.
Crossplay. Alrighty, I think it's time. Golden Age. We just skip the Silver Age and go right to the Golden Age. Warrior's Den from home. I love this. I love it too, Santi. I'm excited to get to watch it with you guys. This is the first time I've gotten to do something like this because it's normally on Thursday.
Why isn't he talking?
I'll make sure to try not to talk when the big stuff happens.
Talk to us a bit about crossplay.
Yes.
Yeah, indeed. I'm happy to announce that with the start of the year 6, we released the first step of the crossplay feature in For Honor. So at the beginning of year 6, season 1, we are opening the matchmaking to all platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. The pool of players in matchmaking will be unified, and you'll participate in a bigger pool of players. Of course, we expect that you feel improvement with the matchmaking with this feature, and you will be able to use any game mode, PvP, PvI that are in matchmaking on cross-platform.
Chat's got to be just blowing up right now.
Pogs.
I notice here, though, that it's split into 2 phases. So why the 2-phase approach?
Yeah, because the first part of the feature is ready to ship, so we didn't want to wait longer to release it. And initially,
I read in an article.
The For Honor game wasn't designed initially with this kind of feature in mind. So the dev team have to work on the foundation of core system to be able to enable the crossplay functionality. So we are continuing to work on it, of course, to improve it over the time. And we will release the phase 2 with the cross-platform friends invitation later this year.
Awesome. And I
had my little butt emote.
Given putting something,
my contribution to chat,
there's probably going to be some considerations that had to be made, and I know there are a few. Do you want to talk to us about what those are and what players can expect in terms of making the transition to crossplay?
Yeah, indeed, there are some expectation, and with the arrival of crossplay feature, we have to reset the skill rating used by the matchmaking system for the entire player base in order to recalibrate the system that may differ between platform and ensure a unified skill rating.
Skill reset's another big thing too.
But it's temporary. At season start, you may encounter some variation in matchmaking for the first few matches. It needs some time for the system to recalibrate with those new values. Also, for technical constraints too, the in-game voice chat will be deactivated in crossplay matches. We are currently working to reintegrate it in the future updates. And on the side note, for the text chat, the free text chat that is available on PC will be visible only on PC. Console player will not be able to see the free text chat from the PC player, but the quick text chat will remain the same and will be available on all platforms.
Okay.
So those PC players who are looking forward to being toxic to console players, you're just going to have to stick to WoW spam.
Wow.
This is awesome. This is something that I think a lot of people on the team, weren't sure if we'd ever see in For Honor. So this is a tremendous achievement by the team.
Yeah, and if I may add, the crossplay...
PC can talk shit behind our backs. I mean, we're not going to see it, Vowit, so we have no way of knowing. It doesn't really matter.
Some of you may not want to matchmake with other platforms, and for that reason, you will be able to deactivate the crossplay feature in the new menu system.
Yeah, you don't.
For it.
It's not forced crossplay. You don't have to do it.
If you deactivate this feature, it will affect the quality of the matchmaking, and you will lose benefits of being part of a bigger pool of players.
Yep.
But for those of you who are like, I like my For Honor the way it is, I just want it to stay that way, and you don't want to be a part of that larger pool, there will be that menu option for you to opt out.
Very nice, very nice. Not addressing PC issue of higher than 60 FPS. Rose, I don't know yet. I don't think it's going to be an issue, though, to be honest. Most people that play on PC don't actually play higher than a 60 FPS, believe it or not. It's not going to be as big of an issue as people think it's going to be. Also, with the skill-based matchmaking, you're going to be matched with people that lose and win around the same amount of times you do. So you're probably going to be matched with the same people like that also play. Is that a dragon? What? Stop everything. What?
brought forth the golden age of Heathmore. What? 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 What?
fucking dragon?
So what we're going to do is we are going to kick it over to the Battle Pass weapons video so everyone can get a look at what is in the Battle Pass.
All right.
For those types of things. And don't go anywhere, Warriors. We will be right back.
Okay, here we go, guys. Let's see what these look like. Ooh, I like them. Mystical blue and silver. Very neat. Oh, I like the little dragon on the gladiator shield. That's neat. Ooh, this is cool. This is Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. My knowledge of Game of Thrones is very limited. Lawbringer, yo. Lawbringer's new axe? Or polearm? Poleaxe, whatever you want to call it. Or maybe it's Griffins. Maybe this is Lawbringers. I don't know. They both look good. They all look good, though, to be honest. Potentially new armor, yeah. Well, I know they're doing the new hero skins, like the new hero armor. Or maybe this... No, this looks like Raiders, actually. This looks like Raiders' axe. Yeah, I think this is the Viking stuff, because that was the knight stuff. Yeah, Berserker. Oh, these look good, too. I like the brown-gold mixture with the red. Oh my god, this is going to be so hype. I normally don't get hype over weapons like this, but just in general, this Warriors Den is making me very hype. So everything that I see is hyping me up. Yo, the new Yormhammer! Toxic, this is you, God. This is you, dude. Not bad, not bad. Valkyrie stuff. Yeah, Toxic, I know. My bad, my bad. I'm really jamming to this music, so I had to use the command here. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the samurai stuff so far. There's like little to no color on it. I know the look they were going for was more muted. The Hitokiri one's pretty cool though. I feel like it's too muted. Does that make any sense to you guys? Like there's little to no color at all on them. You see how the other ones had like splotches of color more so? These ones feel like they're almost colorless, like they're black and white almost. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the samurai weapons, I'll be honest with you. Or maybe it's just the shadow. Maybe the shadow's interrupting it. I don't know. Oh, and here's the Wulin stuff. Samurai looking kinda weak. I agree with this guy. I'm not a big fan of the samurai weapons. See, even the Wulin's got a little bit more color to them. A little bit more, what's a good word for it? A little bit more contrast, we'll say. Because it's the brown and then the steel. This is just all steel for the samurai. Or gray. Alright, and then we gotta do the Outlander, right? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Eh. It could be better. It's not bad. It could be better, though.
Different hero, whenever it does get...
This is gonna be interesting, like, what other heroes they might have. 25,000 steel.
Sorry, I was thinking... I don't know why I was thinking of something else. But it's
okay.
also available for...
So you don't just get it for free. You do have to grind a little bit, but that's not bad.
With the hero skin
you can get to it.
In its entirety, 7-day champion status, and of course you also get 3 scavenger crates. So if you are interested in that, you will have that option as well.
It's a little heftier, but it's nothing you can't get to.
First ever hero.
Holy steel!
For Warden.
Well, look at it though. They put a lot of effort into it. It's a whole customization in one.
To play Surprise Surprise, the Wyverndale game mode. And this game mode is a variation of the Dominion with a boss fight to replace the lane and the minions. So the idea behind this mode is to have both teams race to generate the most victory points by inflicting
Okay, we're back. What did I miss? Anything?
Lord Ramil presented you earlier on.
Oh my god, that's a big Warden. Holy shit.
Lord
Ramil is chunky.
So in the map during this mode,
did you see how big that was?
These boosts will help.
There's the dragon! Oh my god!
And the breaking threshold of 1,000 points has...
So it's not in the default game, maybe? Maybe it's only in the event that the dragon is there.
So what's really cool about this game mode is
Your team has defeated Lord Rymel.
strategies to manage both
Okay.
damage generation that you're inflicting upon Ramil.
So it's Dominion, but with Lord Rymel as like the end boss.
Upkeep at the same time. So
Interesting.
It's really a challenge that
I could play this. I could see myself playing this.
coming back for more when we were testing it, and I'm sure it's going to be a challenge that you'll enjoy as well. And one last thing.
Yeah, essentially Mika. And I love that event, so I'm probably going to like this event too. That'd be cool to play some event game modes.
Yeah, we saw.
Or play some event.
Kind of just like hanging out like on the outside. You know,
Stay
kind of,
Dab from Mika? Hold on.
yeah, and like, yeah, everything that we've absolutely amazing.
Dragon Dab? Wyvern Dab? Technically they're wyverns, I guess.
We'll be right back.
The Oath of Wyvern Dab? Got him. Oh, and these are these seasonal weapons. I don't like these as much as the other ones, but they're not bad. Not bad. I feel like this one has too much blue on it. Like, the handle shouldn't need to be blue. This one's good. Gladiators is okay. I never left, homie. I'm sorry. I've been focused on this. I like the blue and gold a lot. I like the color scheme, yeah. I think some of them are a little too blue, though, and not enough gold. Like, this, I think, is a little too blue. They should have probably put a little more gold in this one. But overall, they're very good. This is Lawbreakers, I could tell. Oh, this music, though. Out of everything, the music is incredible. The dragon? This is sick. This might make me play Conqueror more, too. I like that design a lot. Oh, BP's always look sick, Cody. BP has some incredible customization, especially on the shield. I like Raider's axe here. Oh, and there's no blue on the Viking ones. It's just like orangey gold and silver. Interesting. They definitely have been using like brighter color palettes for these weapons, which is cool to see. What did you get from playing the game? These are the Season Pass weapons, I believe, Mika. Or no, I'm wrong. My bad. It's for the seasonal event. So from playing the event, I believe you can get these weapon unlocks. Are you hacking the dev files? Not that you could see, Badger. Vikings are cheese! Some very Gouda weapons. This is Warlords, cool. And then these are the Samurais. Like a green and gold looking thing. I automatically, like, I don't know if I'm a big fan of these. I like the handles, though. These are definitely better than the other ones, though. The Season Pass ones. Because the Season Pass ones, it was literally just gray. Like, gray and steel, and that's it. These at least have some color to them. I missed yours. I was distracted by cheese. It's right there if you could see it. It's a little fuzzy because it's in the background, but you can see it there. Knights are blueberry, Vikings are cheese, Samurai are kiwi! It's food honor, guys! It's gonna be a delicious season, that's for sure. Or food. I like food honor. That's what I'm sticking with. Blurry cheese? It's the most delicious tasting cheese, because you don't know what it is exactly until you fully realize. Like, you start chewing it for a little bit, and then you can fully taste it. Ooh, I like... The purple and the gold is interesting. Purple and yellow is not a combination I thought I'd see. Not bad, though. It gives you a feeling of elegance. Ooh, JJ's. Ooh, JJ's. Ooh, this looks good. This looks really good, guys. I'm a fan. I like these more than the Battle Pass ones. I think some of these are definitely way better than the Battle Pass ones. The entire Samurai Factions is way better than the Battle Pass ones. Undoubtedly. Oh, and then the pistol. This is good, too. See, notice how they did a nice 50-50 with the blue and the gold and the silver? I feel like on the Knights one, some of them used too much blue. Like they went and overdid it with the blue. That's a good balance right there. Testing rounds. Here we go. Here we go. You guys ready for Shaolin and round 2 of Conk?
All right. So hi everybody.
So here's Conk.
We're going to be showing you the changes to Conqueror and Shaolin right now that are coming up in the next testing grounds. So
yeah, Rose, we're going to start playing as soon as this is over for sure.
So for Conqueror, we took a slightly less heavy-handed approach for the character this time around. We wanted to make sure we did a testing ground again because there's some changes in here that are quite large. So we wanted to make sure that everything was okay and we're all happy with them. And the idea is that we really tried to focus on addressing what makes Conqueror more frustrating to fight against, and also kind of pushing the character's archetype in 1v1 and in group fights to be a lot more focused. So that's what we're going to be looking at right now. So first up, we've actually removed charging heavies in chains. So as you can see, I have my heavy. I'm holding my heavy right now. I can't charge my attacks at all anymore.
Okay.
The reason for that is that it caused it caused too many issues. We had a lot of like flickering problems, a bunch of different types of issues, and it added a lot of complexity to the character where the Conqueror actually did not need those. So we decided to remove that.
Isn't it?
Everybody's gonna be happy with it.
They wanted to make it easier.
The character doesn't.
Also, I didn't. Yeah, they just mentioned it in chat.
Also removed the undodgeable from those chained heavies.
They took out the undodgeable.
We're not gonna actually dodge them, right? So, because of that, again, like those undodgeables were kind of oppressive. People were complaining. We had got a lot of complaints about it, and it was a bit too strong.
It was a bit oppressive. I agree with that.
Again,
constant undodgeables, I don't think is a play.
The other change that's rather big that we've done is we've removed the infinite light, right? So if I mash light, I stay and
the lights are faster, obviously, from any side.
I have a light finisher basically now. So the thing here is that infinite lights feel really bad at low level. They're kind of like players.
Which is a good run, boys.
React to on the
they're not making Conquer S tier. Let's just all agree they're not making him S tier.
Completely useless. Players can react to them, parry them, whatever, and it's not a problem. So we've decided to remove.
Center from the cross once you're finished. Sounds good, Streets.
Quite working anyway.
Yeah, I can actually accept that while we're waiting.
But one of the things we've done is that shield bash, which you can have now. You can do it after any attack, including light finishers. So if
okay, that's good. No, you guys are saying they removed everything. I like the shield bash. It's faster. It's a lot faster afterwards.
As before into a shield bash. But
yeah, I like that. That's good. That's still good. You can do it after any move.
Right. So that's kind of like the interesting.
It's not easy to dodge or dodgeable at all. Is it even dodgeable?
Does lights at the end and keep going. So we wanted to keep that bit of pressure there, but not be overly overwhelming.
Okay.
The next.
You still got some pressure, boys.
Quite big is that the flail uppercut, which is the follow-up after a shield bash, is no longer. It's you do light afterwards. Yeah. So it's no longer armored or unblockable, and it now has a stance. Reason for that being that Conk is not a ganker. Like when nobody's expecting Conqueror to gank, nobody's expecting those things.
Okay, so they're basically making him have more offensive options, but still keeping him as a defensive hero, which I guess kind of makes sense.
Another thing that we've done,
because I know people were complaining that he was that they were taking away his identity if they took away his defense.
Full block stance like this. We've actually removed this. It created like weird wave dashing opportunities where you could like throw an attack, cancel a recovery by this, and then dodge out of it, and you were able to you were able to avoid a bunch of different things here. So there's a little bit more delay also when you exit full block stance. Here it's so that you don't get a faster recovery, because the way it worked is you could get actually a faster recovery in some cases by just tapping down in your recovery. You can go like this, tapping down.
Okay, that's pretty fast. I like the auto recovery.
Really quickly, and you will recover faster than if your heavy actually ended their recovery. So there's a 100 ms more at the end of that recovery, and that works quite well. We've also lowered the damage of the unblockable charge heavies from neutral. They used to deal 32, now they deal 28. Again, it's
put it in line with other moves. All right.
It made no sense to deal that much damage, and it also has less range. So now this is gonna hit, but if I go a little bit,
they did seem to gut a lot from his kit.
Yeah, so we reduced the range on this So we have problems.
I think he's going to be better.
You could charge your
I definitely think he's going to be better than what he is now, but he's not nearly as good as he was in the first testing rounds.
So an unblock, you can imagine an unblockable that deals a lot of damage.
So I got mixed opinions on this.
Didn't make a lot of sense. So we've
Rep 70 Conk plan is canceled, dude.
The other change that we also have is that the shield bash in chains does not move forward as much as it used to. Again, we don't want to have characters really rely hardcore on this to be able to
initiate
pressure in group fights when you're outnumbered. So with this, you also get rid of like off-screen type of problems that we had. So that helps.
Did they give him anything, though, is the question.
Last but not least, we've actually put dodge forward bash back to 100 milliseconds from the front dodge. It used to be at 300 in previous testing grounds. So the idea here is that we wanted to make sure that Conqueror actually has a lot more pressure from neutral without giving...
Okay, so he still has his offense, like his main bread and butter offensive dodge bash.
Mix-up that actually works on live right now, works on Conqueror, and it works quite well. So we've decided to keep it and keep the...
Thought he said it was yeeted. I think they made it so that he couldn't do it from neutral. Or not from neutral, Donut, in chain.
So now the change we've done is that it costs 20 instead of costing 40 stamina. So then
alright, they lowered the stamina cost on the full guard, or not the full guard, the zone. And it's only one swing, so you can't infinitely throw it.
Basically is you want to land as many shield bashes as you can, right?
Oh, he was much stronger in OG testing rounds, yeah.
You can do it in chains, whatever you'd like.
I like that bash. It's kind of like the BP bash in a sense, which is pretty good.
Once you've gotten that flare uppercut, you are frame advantage, which means that you actually can do flail uppercut into heavy feinted guard break.
Ooh.
If your opponent tries to dodge it.
Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. That's not bad. It's not all doom and gloom, guys. We like the frame advantage.
I'm gonna let go.
What it seems to me is they took away a lot of the more aggressive aspects. They kept him as a primarily defensive hero, but they gave him more offensive options, essentially. Is he going to be great? I don't know. Is he going to be S tier? No way. Is he going to be C tier? No. He's going to be somewhere in the middle.
Whatever you'd like, and it works really well, right? So it you get a lot of pressure here, and you want to have your opponents to... You want to force your opponent...
About to join Yorm in trash tier? I don't think so, Toxic.
After a heavy, then I have... If
I feel like Conk can actually catch people, unlike Yorm. And he has that bash after any move. That'll catch people.
Another mix-up if I want. I can go into another bash here.
Yeah, and you can literally just keep going. He's got an infinite combo, lads.
He has to make the choice here to dodge or not dodge. If he dodges, I can feint the guard break or feint.
Can you cancel normally? Yeah, I believe you can feint.
I can beat parries with these things. I can do a lot.
I don't think I heard them say they removed the feints, so I think they might have given the feints still.
And we've managed what we wanted to.
I might have missed that though.
The complexity and the amount of crazy properties the hero had, while keeping the identity of the hero intact, which was basically a lot of shield bashes. People like this. It works well. And we want to have the Conqueror be super proactive. If you want to be able to actually deal damage, you have to be a lot more aggressive and really, really get into your chains, do a lot more.
Right.
So that's it for Conk. We're going to look at Shaolin next.
Oh, Shaolin. All right. Okay, cool. Fuck Conk. Let's see what Shaolin can do here.
Looking at Shaolin now and what the
I'm ready.
Are coming to the testing ground. So please show us the way.
I'm ready. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, okay. So our goal with the Shaolin was to improve its flow a bit.
Does he have dodge attack? I didn't see it, Badger, so they might have taken that away too.
What you do as soon as your opponent knows the character, they're always going to stop your flow. And also, there was not really a purpose to go into key stance because the options were not great. So we also tried to improve that side.
We like improvements to key stance.
So first off, let's take a look at the openers.
Did they improve ways to get into key stance, though, is the question.
Was make the top light enhance. So
that's what I wanted.
Go into your key stance.
That's exactly what I wanted. Top light is enhanced. Oh, they listened. They listened to the Turtz. Let's go.
If you want.
That's one of the things I asked for. That, and I wanted
the other thing that we
easier ways to get into key stance.
Opener is now the side dodge heavy can flow into key stance.
Oh!
It can also go into your chains.
Woo! It's chainable. Oh, let's go.
Maybe,
Hell yeah. Now he's not just gonna awkwardly stand there after he does the dodge attack. Woo!
and yeah. Then next we're gonna take a look at the key stance.
Let's go.
So we.
I like that.
One of the first thing that we did was to make sure that we have attack parity here, because before your top and side attacks would all be different, but now all the lights are the same, all the heavies are the same. So let's take a look at the light first. They're now all 500 ms.
Okay, so the side ones are also 500, right?
So if we go, let's say here.
Oh, that's so much faster. Holy shit. No more free light parries.
That should be a bit better from there. And before...
Okay. I'm liking this so far. I have no complaints so far.
It was even worse because they were 700 ms, so it was just a free parry.
Yeah. That was the risk.
For the heavy...
So now you can throw it out and not worry about getting parried so much.
And undodgeable. And that goes for the top as well.
Oh!
The top before was 1200 ms, I think, and unblockable. And the sides were 600 ms.
So they took away the unblockable, but they made it undodgeable instead.
But now they're all at 600.
Interesting. Okay, okay. I have a complete. He still has a reflex guard! Because he's like a hybrid assassin, I guess.
The kick is the same as before. So
kick is same. Alright, whatever. I didn't complain about the kick.
Then what we did is take a look at the sweep attack. On live right now, the sweep can only be done after a kick, which doesn't make a lot of sense.
Okay.
So we remove that, and instead we put the sweep after any key stance attack. So either you do kick light sweep, or you do kick heavy sweep, or kick light sweep. Sorry, or light sweep, like that.
Ooh.
100 ms now, but
Ooh.
it can now be feinted.
More shaft moves. You can feint it?
That's the first.
Oh!
It's not chargeable and feintable.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You can feint the sweep. Yo!
to the Shaolin.
Holy shit!
Also, one last thing is that the sweep can now go to a dedicated follow-up.
Holy fuck. Oh, maybe. I might have to get Shaolin to 70. Not even kidding.
Can now chain.
Oh, this looks fucking sweet.
It will
And he can go back into the chain.
distance itself. So you get a
Nice.
going back and forth to your chain.
This is also what I wanted. I wanted to be able to get back into key stance faster.
and to key stance basically.
Yeah, yeah, look at him go!
So that's pretty much
This is all I wanted!
for the.
This is everything that I wanted and more.
Just having all.
Thank you. Thank you, Ubisoft, for listening to little old me. Ah.
More accessible and strong.
Yeah, it's super interesting to see like that flow. Just that little tweak that we did of adding that sweep after the key stance attacks makes a huge.
Valk Major converting? No more Valk players. Only Shaolin.
1v1s. And what's interesting too is that because it's feintable, right? You can feint the guard break, or you can feint the parry, or feint the dodge, or whatever. And all
It's actually so obnoxious. It's gonna be something people need to get used to for sure.
also always
Oh, and you also do get armor when you get up.
if you
It looked like.
put that pressure and go towards that, then you can always go back.
Yeah, they gave Shaolin a lot more pressure.
So next up, I think we have some quality of life changes as well.
Nice.
So first off, we took a look at the sprint attack. Before, it was a bit weird. You could not really link to any attack if you hit it. It was really dependent on how you hit it and how you press the buttons. Like if you switch stance, it wouldn't work. If they were already in the right stance, I think they would block it.
Congrats to him, but jeez.
So we made it so that the
He's definitely going to be a little overtuned when they do it. But this is the point of testing grounds, right?
Then talking about comfort.
You know they're probably going to remove something. People are going to complain.
On the triple side light.
But remember, this is all testing grounds, guys. It's all just for testing.
Now you can just
So there's always room to improve or
you can also just
deprove,
hold it to
remove some things.
With Shinobi and and Peacekeeper as well. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. It's way more
I
comfortable.
wonder if they removed the free triple light. It looks like they
The
didn't.
thing that we did was to remove the
This is right here.
heavy after the
Oh, you can't see it. The death point strike. It's right there. You can see
and
it.
The reason for this is because it was not really it was a terrible option. Like you would always go for the guaranteed damage, but now with the sweep, it's even more true because you can get your guaranteed damage and still have the unblockable feint mix up. with the sweep. So the heavy.
So no unblockable from the kick.
On the character kit.
Okay.
Also,
So they took away one mix-up for the rest.
Was allow the player to dodge from key stance. So that way you won't have to press B before end.
Hello?
A bit more comfortable.
You can dodge out of the key stance?
That's a bit better because it means that you have some defensive options out of it as well.
Yeah.
Because before you would always get guard broken
Wow.
or bashed out of it. So now you have a little...
Yeah, I would notice that too. You could get bashed out of it, you could get lighted out of it. It was very easy to cancel people out of key stance. So they basically buffed key stance insanely.
Always the key stance as well. It's kind of like the feeling of
Wow.
always want to get everything to go back to key stance. We're
Yeah.
improving key stance.
That's all we wanted. That's all we wanted with Shaolin. Is to make key stance more viable.
I want to have ways to go into key stance. When I'm in key stance, I'm able to apply pressure and then go back into key stance.
All right.
And also make the key stance a little bit.
I'm happy. Like, this is everything I wanted and more.
I think
So maybe they'll take out some sweep stuff after these testing grounds go through.
Yeah.
But other than that,
so
this
the
is
problem that
perfect.
we had with zone attack before was that it was a bit of a weird and frustrating move.
key soft feint dodge into deflex sweep. I don't see why not, Badger. You could get real fucking
Couldn't dodge
fancy.
in between hits.
Real fucking
Sometimes you
fancy.
couldn't parry. Sometimes it would be guaranteed.
Is that the...
It was just a very
Oh, that's his zone.
So now we slowed it down,
Slow.
but we also drastically improved the trajectory, so it should be a bit better whenever you're outnumbered.
Okay, and then you could probably feint out of it.
We made it so that you could target swap in between each hit. So then you.
Oh, that's cool. When you're outnumbered, you smack all three of them
So it
around
should
you.
be, well, much more easier to use and way less frustrating than before.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting now. Like you can throw it at me and I can dodge like all. Like if I get hit by the first one, I can dodge.
Yeah, you could react to them.
What was happening?
The first one's fast, but the others are slow enough you could react to them.
Actually hit you like the third hit was guaranteed, and if you blocked the second hit, the third hit would be auto blocked, and so it created all sorts of weird situations where like it looked like you might have had an option, but in fact you didn't. So with this,
Got nerfed before then? I never saw that toxic. That's interesting.
with the additional buffs with like lower stamina costs, higher damage, better trajectories, target swappable, we're really hoping that it's gonna push that move to a higher level than it ever was.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so fast.
So I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Look at all you can do with him.
Hoping that this should
And you can just keep going.
make the character way better.
Look at this.
Like everybody seemed to be enjoying the character way more than before.
Holy shit. Yeah, you could actually be more aggressive with him.
All right. So thank you.
It's not as much of a pain to get into your aggressive moves.
And we'll see you.
Not only did they add stuff to what I wanted, they gave me everything I wanted. Everything that I said. What did I say? What did I say in literally like the last stream when we were talking about Shaolin? I wanted an enhanced top light, and I wanted ways to fast flow back into key stance. And they gave us both of that. Absolute insanity.
Do you have something against dragons, Brian?
I don't. I love dragons, but a wyvern and a dragon are different things, and
That's true.
Too much entertainment's getting it wrong.
Wyvern versus dragon.
2 wings, it's a dragon. If it's just 2 legs, 2 wings, it's a
A
wyvern.
dragon has 6 limbs, 4 legs, and 2 wings, where a wyvern has 4. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hey, another drop.
And mood effects
Sick.
and a bunch of
Biggest thing.
We also have
Yo, we get dragon? We get dragon wings or wyvern wings? Flap flap? Gonna fly away from all of my problems.
I'm gonna check
Wow.
coming to the show. Josh.
I got no words. I'm blown away. This was such a good Warriors Den.
As well.
Thank you
All
for
right.
For Honor. 6 years of For Honor.
6 years.
I'm so pumped. This is going to be the best year yet. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, honestly,
We'll
I
see
don't
you next
disagree. This might be the best year yet. Okay. And I think that's it. GG's.